What you doing, Tom?
Oh, you know, gotta make the people happy. What do you guys do with the lower cabinets? I'm really concerned about the lower cabinets. I'll address the lower cabinets.
Welcome to our kitchen floor on
Hi.
Friday night.
So what do you guys do on Friday night?
Yeah,
Don't judge us.
Yeah. This is our date night. So there's been a lot of questions about what we were doing with the lower cabinets, and if you remember the first video, originally we were trying to keep this a small project. And so,
I don't do small projects.
And we should know better by now. And so we were just going to leave the lower cabinets. Tom replaced the counters a couple winters ago. We were hoping to salvage the subway tile, the lower band of it. But then, you know, as things unfolded and we ended up having to redo the whole wall, that didn't happen. But we were still just going to leave the lower cabinets. There's lots of questions about why we were doing anything with the lower cabinets. And now, of course, as usually happens with projects like this, we're looking at the rest of the beautiful new things in the kitchen, and these cabinets just don't seem to go with it as much anymore.
They didn't go with anything before, so.
And the other thing that I don't love about them is that they're like the same color as the floor. So
which we put the floor in, so
and we like the floor a lot.
So
yeah, it's a vinyl plank, and we really like it. It's really durable, and it was cost effective at the time. So we're not changing the floor. So
we're not changing the floor.
And so one of the reasons we were not going to paint the cabinets and why we replaced the uppers and didn't even try to paint those was because they have a formica covering on them, and so we just weren't sure of how you could actually even make paint.
If it would stick, and that the kids wouldn't be able to scratch it off with their nails.
Like write their name in it? Yeah. Would that be fun?
That would be
awesome.
What
would happen.
That would be so awesome.
Totally what would happen.
Yeah.
So, but my friend Ashley from Domestic Imperfection, you should follow her on Instagram. She's one of my favorite Instagrammers to follow because they do fun projects at their house, but on a budget. She has a really cool style that's a little bit different than everyone else's, and she's just really funny. Her stories are my favorite. So she mentioned a primer in her videos.
The lid's off. The lid's off. The lid's off. Okay.
Okay. That could have been.
I just took the lid off.
Yeah, that would have been bad. Do you want to Vanna White the primer?
Now that's over.
It would have made for a good video.
No, it wouldn't have.
Okay.
We would have not been happy. I would have not been happy.
Then we would be changing the floors. No. So Ashley actually used this. They were painting their cabinets in their RV. And so she said this.
Which is a fantastic idea for anyone with an RV that's outdated.
Yeah, actually.
Paint it all white.
I mean, the transformation in their RV was, you should check it out on Instagram. It was phenomenal, which then made us even more confident that maybe we could paint these.
Mm-hmm. She did countertops, and I was like, you did what?
Yeah, she painted their countertops.
So I was like, well, if you painted countertops, you can probably paint formica.
Yeah. So we got the good primer. It's oil based, so it's a pain to clean up, but it says it'll stick to anything pretty much. So what we're gonna do tonight is do a test sample on the inside of one of the cabinets. So then in the morning when it dries, Tom's going to try and see if it scratches off or if it passes our test.
Yep.
So. Alright, so we are undecided on color though for the cabinets. We have 3 that we're debating between going gray, which would just be kind of a neutral, and still keep it nice and light and bright in here. There's this color that's called icy blue, so it'd give it a little bit of character. It's still a light color. And then the third would be more of a navy color, which is also in style right now. I like that option because it wouldn't show as much like dirt and fingerprints and all that. Like we have the problem with our white cabinets on our island. And so we would love to know what you think, because we're just really kind of undecided right now. I think all of them would look good, and so I think any of them could be fine. I like the idea of having a little color just for character, and like I've said before, I don't do a lot of decorative things, so I do like that part of if we do a color, but there is also something nice about just kind of sticking to a neutral like gray. So let us know what you think about that. All right, so whatever color on, we're also gonna do the island as well. Unless we go with navy, then we'll probably keep the island white, but I really liked this combination of the kind of peach color with the red stools. No, literally nobody else likes it, so it's fine. But here is what's really funny is that after we painted the island, I have to show you where else this color shows up in our house. So if you come over here to our basement steps, it is like the exact shade that is going down our basement stairwell. So I just thought it was kind of funny that this color was already existing in our house. Tom's the type that would stay up late painting tonight now, even though it smells horrible. Doesn't that smell so bad?
I can't smell anything.
Yeah. And
I grew up working in a shop that had all kinds of fumes. My parents owned a business.
Again, not a good thing.
I know, but I don't smell much. Actually, if it's the children, I smell it all.
I know, Diaper, he could smell it from like 100 yards
Open the front door of the house.
But I'm the type like, let's just go to bed now, get up early and tackle it again, so.
I think, hey, no, there's no kids around. Why don't I just get it all done so nobody touches it?
Yeah, that's a concern. But
since I just walked into it.
Yeah, Tom just got some on his pants already, so we're off to a good start. Yeah. So let us know what paint color you think, gray, icy blue, or navy blue. I'm really curious to see what you think would look best. And so far our weekend's pretty open, so we should have some good amounts of uninterrupted time to really wrap up the kitchen. So our hope is by the end of the weekend that we'll have it pretty near.
We will have it
pretty near done. So that's the plan, but we all know how it goes. So we'll see. Thank you.